So back in 2017, I started unboxing some Harry Potter slipcovers from movies 1 to 7, and number 7 being part 1 and part 2. Now what's great about this series is the fact that they did them with unique slipcovers that match for the 2-disc special edition. And these are what they look like. So we had Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Deathly Hallows Part 2. And now, since last year or 2020, they re-released these again with new slipcovers. We have Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, The Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, and Deathly Hallows Part 2. This is year 4 of the Harry Potter series, and this is the Goblet of Fire. This is the re-release issue, comparing it against the old issue release. And I want to point out, like I did previously, that this one contains 2 discs, where this one only contains the movie disc, so we missed out on all the special features that we'd normally get on this one. And it's really weird how this one came after this one when it should have been vice versa, but as I already spoke in the first video, that they were probably doing this a way because the new book's out, or re-release of the books, who knows, or because we're pushing towards Blu-rays and eventually DVDs are going to be discontinued, and whether it's going to be 10 years or 20 years is eventually going to happen. Okay, it just is. Like, there's no point keeping up forever. So let's have a look at the front, and I have to say, the purple, really wasn't thinking purple was going to be Goblet of Fire material, because I remember this movie is good. I love the Goblet of Fire. It's one of, I wouldn't say it's the best Harry Potter movie, but it's one of them up there. I would say it's second to best, or third to the top. Like, it's really hard to choose, but it's a really good one, and it does have its moments. And the book is my favourite to read because there's much more detail than the actual movie, and it goes right in. But picking purple was out of this world. Like, I wasn't actually thinking purple when it comes to Goblet of Fire. I wasn't. Like, when you look at a fire or goblet, you don't think purple as a mix. And morally, purple's was like a dragon tone, like, you know, that more rich variant, where this movie is a bit more dark and, you know, gruesome, you know, especially compared to the book. So I was a bit confused why purple. Doesn't really matter, let's just roll over how I can't get over purple. The point I'm making is, like, it just really took me by surprise. I remember I loved the book, I enjoyed the movie, and the only bit I really hate about this one is the fact that the games didn't really live up to the movie aspects. Of all the Harry Potter games, the Goblet of Fire game is the worst one. It is the worst game I've ever played on a PSP, Wii, or whatever else system is on. Like, literally, it is the worst. I can't remember if it was on PS2 or 360, but I remember having it on a console port as well as a PSP port, and they were both just terrible, and, you know, literally to the worst. Like, I couldn't actually finish it because it was that bad. So yeah, back on to what I was speaking about, the colour variants. We have the Goblet of Fire purple. Really wasn't thinking it, didn't really know it would work, but now looking at it from a distance, looking at 2 images, I can see it does work, you know. And I really love the goblet bit, like, you know, stands in the background as a shadow with all, you know, those little symbols on the back, like, you know, those really do work well together. There are some differences between the two, like, we don't get any 2-disc one because, you know, there is none, of course, but the major one is this, the font difference. Like, it's so much more clearer and much more bolder on this one, where it's all stands out the most, where this one looks a bit more shallow and you don't really focus on it much. The year 4 symbols, they do work well, and I really quite like how they reworked on the slipcover one. On the back, we see the major differences because, as I spoke at the start, this one only contains the movie. It does not contain the special features on disc 2 from the original one, which is Creating the World of Harry Potter, Part 4, The Sound of Music. Obviously, you collect all 8 of the movies, and then you get the entire special features list, and it's like the best thing ever. I would definitely say get this one because, you know, it's brilliant nonetheless. Whereas this one, they remove it and just do the movie, and we get more of the distant shot of the hall where they're actually picking out the names from the Goblet of Fire, whereas this one you only get to see a little bit of it, and it's really out of focus. I'm going to see Dumbledore and the Goblet and the rest of the kids there, and you only just make out where it is. With this one, they work on that environment space. And then we got the let the Twizzling tournament begin, which is the same bit here, but we don't get any of the disc 1 text or nothing. Images have been removed. There's no images in this one, but they have been placed here to remove the digital ultraviolet and the disc 2 bit, so that's why they're there, and that's where you get the extended drawback of this image. And the images do work well, you know, those are some good scenes they chose. Opening this up, and we can see that the DVD artwork is the same as this one, and as I said, there's no Poodle special features, no watch it there because there's no ultraviolet, and the spine's exactly the same font as this one. And then actually, I've never poked this out, the text bit looks a little bit slightly bigger than the slipcover one, but that's all. Then onto the back, it matches the new slipcover one because there's no special features, nothing like that. So now we've gone through all that, let's open these up. Take down that, open that, voila. And now we go to the moment of truth, we open this up, and it's the movie 1 disc, so it matches the exact same as what's in here, and doesn't contain any of the special features bit. And this one looks a bit more fresh, a bit more like, you know, polished up. Really got this one. The last ones I was doing, they look a bit more lighter, whereas this one looks a bit more sharper, and I really quite like it. I know it's hard to tell on these cameras, but I really hope this one I'm using actually does show it. That has been an unboxing of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the re-release issue slipcover. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing video. I know it's been a while and I was holding out over a year just to post this out there, but I finally got around to doing it, and I hope you too enjoy. And if you did enjoy, however, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and when you do subscribe, make sure to on post notifications by ticking that bell icon to keep up with all that is from my channel, and I will see you next time. But until then, take care.